Hi, I'm Frankie Mazzapica. I hope you enjoy the video that you're about to see. It's our desire that at the conclusion of this video, you will have a heightened expectation of the plan of God for your life.
David was 15 years old, according to the theologians I read in the commentaries. He was around 15 years old. He shows up on the battlefield bringing a knapsack to bring food to his brothers. When he arrives on the battlefield, he asks, "What is going on?" And he would tell his brothers, "Look, Mom's worried about you. Dad's worried about you." He'd look at his other brother. "Your wife is worried. Your kids, they're worried. You ought to see, they can't even lift the grain up to feed the donkeys." Have you ever been so consumed with one problem that now it affects everything else? Are you with me? Say yes. One problem affects everything else. And so somebody grabbed David by the sleeve and said, "Do you know that the king said, whoever kills Goliath will receive three things? Number one, he will be rich. Number two, he can pick any daughter of his to marry." It kind of seems, shouldn't she have a say in that? But I'm just telling you what the Bible says. So Saul says, "I will make you rich. You can pick any one of my daughters," number two. And number three, the entire family tree of your father's household, no one will have to pay taxes. David loses his mind. I don't know how hot those girls were, because at 15, you're not really paying taxes, right? I don't know how hot those girls were. I don't know how long he's been staring at them. I don't know. But he loses his mind. He hears it from one soldier. He doesn't believe it. You can read it for yourself. 1 Samuel 17. Then he goes to someone else. He goes to another soldier. It says, "What will the person get if they kill Goliath?" They tell him the exact same three. You're going to be rich. You're going to pick any daughter you want. He already had someone in mind, obviously. And then number three, nobody has to pay taxes. He still didn't believe it. Read it for yourself. He goes to someone else and says, "What will the person get?" They tell him the exact same thing. For David, he did not see the opponent. He only saw the opportunity. That's all he saw, was the opportunity. The enemy spends every moment of his time distracting you. Every moment of his time with problems that many of them are legitimate problems. But these problems are arrows from hell. It's like the Lord of the Rings. It's like they shoot these arrows so fast. Just one problem after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next. Why? That is his strategy. It is Satan's strategy to overwhelm us with problems, overwhelm us with opposition, so that we no longer see the opportunity. In Matthew chapter 13, verse 20, Jesus says, there will be many people who receive the word, the gospel, the news about Jesus, and they'll be excited about it, but they'll fall away just as soon as problems come their way. In verse 22, it says this, Matthew 13, 22, many people will be excited about the message of God, but as soon as worries in the lure of wealth, worries, then they fall away. Problems and worries and problems. So David does not see it. The only thing that he sees is the greatest opportunity of a lifetime. That's all he sees. In 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9, you are extended, you personally. Look at the person next to you and say, "Hey, he's talking to me. You don't have to listen right now. Go ahead." You are extended an opportunity from the creator of the universe. In 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9, God says, I am inviting you to be in partnership with my son Jesus. You can walk every pathway, run every hill, and climb every mountain, and you will never find an opportunity greater, more significant, as special as that opportunity that God is giving you right there. He's saying, I'm inviting you into partnership with my son. Sometimes when I pray, I say to the Lord, you're giving me the greatest opportunity on the planet. There's no, if Elon Musk were to call you up and say, I've got to burn $1 billion. Do you have any business ideas that we can partner with? You would lose your mind. You would think to yourself, the richest man on the planet is asking me to be in partnership with him. I'm telling you, the living God is saying, I don't want you to just acknowledge me and be fine. No, I want to talk with you. Talk with you. And not just talk with you, but for you to be able to recognize his voice, to walk in cadence. All of this stuff is true. Even if you have been born and raised in the church, you attended church in your mother's womb, you were in church before you were born. This still remains true. That a partnership of walking in cadence with God, where he's whispering to you and you're whispering to him, and what you lay your hand on prospers. This is all real. I don't care how many times you've heard it. It's real. It's an opportunity. It's the greatest opportunity in the world. And the only way that you express a yes is to say, yes. That's it.
If you like that video, take a second and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. This way you'll always know every time we've uploaded a new video.